According to the stress-strain curve below, which of the following materials are the strongest? You're right. Ceramic glass is the correct answer. A steel has its yield strength of 200 GnP2 and modulus of elasticity of 1.15 MPa. Assuming the material to obey Hooke's law up to yielding, what will be its proof resilience? Well done. 1.2 is the right choice. Given that the maximum load applied to a specimen is 60 N, and the original area of that specimen is 500 μm2, then what is the ultimate tensile strength for that material? Good job! Your answer 12 works well here. They change color depending on the amount of light hitting the surface. By far the most common use of this is in light-sensitive glasses, such as sunglasses. Exactly. Photochromic materials make sense, and it is right choice. The bulk modulus of 3 materials are listed below. Arrange them from highest to lowest compressibility. A2 to X10 nens the to beaver use for X10 and say A2 C a tanks 10 nendrem 2. Right choice. ABC is the best answer. Is the stress beyond which the material will not return to its original shape when unloaded, but will retain a permanent deformation? Solid response. Elastic limit is a valid choice. A person who applies their understanding of science and mathematics to creating things for the benefit of humanity and our world. Sharp thinking. Engineer is the right choice. A powder made of a variety of materials that when mixed with water hardens. Nice selection. Cement is the correct and valid answer. Good strength to weight ratio. Easily molded, shaped, and is resistant to corrosion. Durable and relatively inexpensive. Excellent choice. GURP is the right answer. Amazing strength to weight ratio and is easily molded, shaped. Resistant to corrosion, rigid, stiff, and quite expensive. You chose carbon fiber, and it is correct. A test specimen is stressed slightly beyond the yield point, and then unloaded. Its yield strength will. Clear logic. Your choice increases is sound and 100% true. Which metal is commonly used for alloyed with other materials to make bike frames, aeroplane parts? Great job! Aluminium is the accurate answer. In a composite body, consisting of 2 different materials will be same in both materials. On track. Strain is the correct answer. Material made from a combination of 2 or more different materials, in layers or in a mixture. Correct response. Composite is the most accurate answer. You push your finger into a ball of Play-Doh and it keeps its new shape. This is an example of. You got it. Your choice plasticity is right. Respond to changes in temperature by changing color, t-shirts, mugs, and temperature strips. Strong choice. Thermochromic materials is the right answer. The elongation or contraction of a material per unit length of the material. Nice work. You chose strain, and it is correct. The amount of compressive stress that a material can resist before failing. Well picked. Compressive strength is the correct answer. These materials can be easily shaped, stretched, and are sometimes elastic. Smart pick. Polymers is the correct choice. The tensile strength of ductile materials is its compressive strength. Good thinking. Greater than is the right answer.
Which of the following materials has the least modulus of elasticity?
Bravo, glass is the answer. The maximum strength possessed by a body before failure is its dash. Great thinking. Ultimate strength is the right choice. Dash of a beam is a measure of its resistance against deflection. Perfect. Stiffness is the correct choice. A material's ability to resist denting or scratching is called. Right again. Hardness is a valid answer. The compression test is carried on dash materials. Nicely done. Brittle is a solid answer. Principal strain energy theory applies to. Well reasoned. Brittle materials is the correct choice. Indicates the stiffness of a material. Correct. Modulus of elasticity is the right answer. A composite material is made of. Excellent. Two or more separate materials is a brilliant choice. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Smart move. Contact Narayan Chengder is an accurate answer.